Hello gamers, welcome to Gaming with Digital William, and I am your host, Digital William. Today I'm going to be giving tips on specific games. Today we will be covering advice on the games Super Battle Golf, Subnautica, and Super Mario Galaxy. And I will give a fun little personal story with each game. With that set up, let's get to it. Alright, our first game is Super Battle Golf. Game rundown. In this game, you can have a lobby of up to 16 players, and all of you play golf, but it's untraditional golf that as you play, you gain items to make you go faster, hit your ball farther, and to harm your opponents. Once someone gets their ball into the hole first, a timer to finish the match begins. Your goal is to either get to the hole first or get to the hole before the time runs out with the lowest amount of strokes. And while doing so, you want to attack your opponents and avoid attacks from them. Alright, tip number 1. Spring boots and elephant gun are a great way to get extra airtime travel. What you do is use your spring boots to get into the air and then face the elephant gun the opposite direction from where you are going, and the shots will push you to your location through the air, avoiding opponents from below and getting you to your ball and the hole faster. Alright, tip number 2. If you get a landmine, place it under an item box location. Landmines are usually well hidden under an items box, fooling your opponents, and when you harm another opponent, you get a short speed boost, so you can randomly get that when your opponent falls into your trap. Alright, tip number 3. Here is how to get an easy hole-in-one on the desert map. Aiming at the hole, adjust your angle to be 52 degrees and hit your ball at 100% power. If you are lucky and have no wind, your ball will land exactly into the hole. However, it needs to be exactly 52 degrees at 100% power. Otherwise, you're out of luck. Okay, personal story I have with this game. When I first started playing, I started playing with my girlfriend, and I had a dueling pistol, and I was aiming to shoot at her, but she had an air horn, which what that does is trigger someone to either hit their ball when they don't mean to, or to accidentally use the item that they are currently holding. So she used the air horn on me while I was holding the dueling pistol, and I shot her right in the face. It was really funny, and it was kind of her own fault. Okay, our second game, Subnautica. Game rundown. Many years into the future, your ship is shot down and crash lands on an alien oceanic planet, and you end up being the only survivor in your crew. You are forced to explore the alien seas to gather food, fresh water, and materials. While you explore the ocean for resources to get you off the planet, you become infected with a waterborne alien bacteria. So not only must you find a way off the planet, you must find a cure for your disease and prevent a galaxy-wide deadly pandemic. Alright. Tip number 1. Use a thermoblade for hunting food. If you hit an edible fish with your heated knife, it will instantly cook the fish. This is a very good way to replenish your food fast in an emergency if you're not near your base. Okay, tip number 2. An item that is underutilized is the air bladder. This item serves the purpose of quickly getting you to the surface for air, but its second unintended purpose is to escape enemies. If you find yourself being hunted by a predator, use the air bladder to launch yourself to the surface, giving you a second chance of escape. Okay, tip number 3. Majority of the bigger predators are considered leviathans. The most common and most popular leviathans are Reaper, Ghost, and Sea Dragon leviathans. If you are feeling brave, you might want to kill one for whatever reason, but the best and most safest way to kill one is to hop into a prawn suit that has the grapple arm and the drill arm. The idea is that you would grapple the leviathan from behind so it can't attack you, and then drill the leviathan to death. This method is effective for giving damage and receiving little to no damage. It takes a little bit of time, but surely you will get the kill of the Leviathan that way. Okay, a short little personal story about this. In this game, you can make underwater vehicles, and one of the best ones is a big submarine called the Cyclops. And when you build vehicles in this game, it is built above the surface in the air, and then it drops into deep water. So when I was making my Cyclops, it was finished building, and it dropped into the water. And then right below it, there was this creature called a gasopod that has like a little ball thing behind it that shoots deadly gas pods, and when the Cyclops dropped into the water, it hit the gasopod, instantly killing it, and it just slowly and sadly sank to the ocean floor. It was really funny. All right, our last game this episode, one of the most classic Mario games out there, Super Mario Galaxy 1. All right, game rundown. In this Mario Wii game, the infamous Bowser captures Princess Peach and imprisons her at his newly formed galaxy at the center of the universe. After the event, Mario is visited by and teams up with the Princess of the Cosmos, Rosalina, in exchange for gathering stolen power stars and grand stars across the universe to power her base, officially known as the Comet Observatory. Rosalina will escort Mario to Bowser's galaxy to save his, quote, special one. All right, tip number 1 for this game. You have a limited number of lives that you can gain and lose. Losing all of your lives results in setting you back in your progress, but there is a way to consistently refill on lives at the Comet Observatory. There are 5 1-up mushrooms hidden across the base. Every time you leave the base and come back, the mushrooms respawn, making it easier to refill and stock up on lives. Okay, tip number 2. In combination with infinite lives, you could expend them to gain infinite star bits. The game's one of 2 different types of currency that can also be used as a ranged weapon. Star bits are collected throughout levels and can be used to feed a hungry Luma, which will gain access to bonus levels, but it can also be used to shoot at low-level enemies, stunning them. In levels, if you die, all star bits in the level respawn, and you keep the star bits you've already collected, allowing you to collect hundreds and hundreds of star bits until you either reach 999 bits or finish the level. And quick little side note, you can only collect up to 999 star bits in a level, but it adds to the higher amount that you have at the Comet Observatory, greatly exceeding the 999 level limit. The best level to exercise this method on is the Sling Pod Galaxy, which at some checkpoints have 100 plus star bits. Okay, last tip for this last game. There are bonus levels called Cosmic Races. In these bonus levels, you race against an evil Mario across a level to reach the Power Star first. This alternate version of Mario proves to be very, very fast, but there is a way to get a head start. While waiting during the countdown on the Wii Nunchuck, hold down the forward movement while also holding down Z when the counter hits 2. Then when the countdown ends, hit the jump button, causing you to do a leaping jump, giving you a decent head start in the race. Okay, for this game, I don't really have a short personal story, but more of a potentially really hot take. So as of recording this episode, the Super Mario Galaxy movie came out about 2-3 weeks ago. And for my 2-year dating anniversary, we went to go see the Super Mario Galaxy movie. And I gotta be honest, I don't think it deserves the popularity it got, because this movie was targeting a specific game, but then the movie, I felt like, did little to nothing to try to include the mechanics of the game and created a completely separate story from the game that did not line up, and they downplayed some important characters, and I felt like they were just focusing on cameos to get to possibly a Super Smash Bros. Universe, which I have nothing against, but if you're going to make a Super Mario Galaxy movie, then you should try to make it about the game. The movie right now has a lot of popularity online. I personally do not think it deserves it. Okay, and that is all the gaming tips I have for you today. Thank you for joining me on this episode today. Episodes will be posted on my YouTube channel, Digital William. And with that, have a great day, gamers.